G'day, Tonia Reeves, Australia's Cowgirl Medium, coming at you from the gorgeous little town called Burra here in South Australia, and I'm in front of the brewery that was built back in 1872. It's now a tourist destination, so you can actually tour and have a look down into the cellars and check it all out, which I haven't done yet because we just arrived today. So as soon as I get off the show, we will be exploring the cellars of the brewery that is no longer working, but it is, it is part of a tourist attraction here at Burra in South Australia. So we've been really excited to be able to get out of our state because our numbers have been down here in Victoria I'm not here in Victoria at the moment. We're in another state, so we're in South Australia. South Australia is around 700 kilometres from home for us, so we've taken a few days to get here. We've been checking out the art silos along the way. There's been a few stop-offs that we've had, so that's been pretty cool. And I thought I would stop here today for, it's really beautiful. There's amazing trees here, and this is a really historical old town, and it is New Year's Eve here, so it'll be a bit of a quiet one, but hey, we're more than happy with that. We've got the dogs with us, so it's all pretty laid back, and we're looking forward to enjoying the country hospitality and hanging out at the pub tonight, I believe. So so wishing everyone a happy new year. It's that time where we all make all our resolutions or don't, whatever it is that floats your boat. For me, it's just about, I like to do a bit of a revision of the year and see what's worked and what hasn't. And I feel like, we've got the full moon at the moment, so it really is conducive to be able to clear out what no longer serves us, ready for our 2021, which is from here in Australia, it's from tomorrow. Over there in the US, you've got another day to wait. But, hey, we'll tell you all about it. So, so it's just about deciding on what, that we've had a lot of upheaval this year. It's been a real, testing year for many. And I think we need to look at what we've gained from it. So, it's a little bit like hindsight, looking back and going, okay, what realizations have I had? What changes have I committed to make? Some I may have thought that I could commit to and I'm struggling with, but, I'm going to honour that a bit more and try a bit harder to put things into place. I think if we can look at moving into this new year, it is a number 5 year. You're hearing that a lot. 5 is a favourite number of mine, and I love change and I love number 5. So I'm pretty excited. It will be a year of, putting things into the things that you do put into motion this coming year will be quite significant. And the sooner that you can do that, like the earlier on in the year that you can do that, then the better chance you have of really embracing that commitment to bringing in the change. So this is also about going with the flow. We've learned that this year because we've had so many things, and for many of us, we still have so many things that are out of our control. So I think we need to relax with that and go, you know what, that throughout life there's many things we can't control, and ultimately we need to focus on what we can control. And I think this year's shown us that. We need to focus on what we ourselves can control, and our thoughts are one of them. So thoughts are powerful. Thoughts create our reality. So really think about where your thoughts are sitting right now, because that's a really great one to go into the new year and implement some changes. They can be really small, but it will make a big difference. So thought I'd share that. Happy New Year to everybody. I'm really looking forward to next year, tomorrow. Anyway, I've got Katrina. Katrina in Phoenix, Arizona. Katrina, how are you?
I am doing good. How are you?
Really good, thank you. Thank you for calling in and connecting for a reading today.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. All right, so initially I've got a lady coming in for you. Can I ask, is that... I wanted to go mum in spirit, but I almost feel like I've got an auntie that's stepping up for you. Yeah. I feel like she was motherly, but it's like, no, I'm not mum. I'm an aunt. So I feel like it's connecting with it. I feel like that's on mum's side. So have you got an auntie in spirit on mum's side?
I do. I have a aunt that's passed away. Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Because it's just like she was stepping in. I wanted to say mum, so I feel like there's a motherly aspect to her, and I feel like there's a bit of a connection with you. And I do feel like I want to say with you, there was a bit of like it's like we're stirring. So I feel like she had a bit of a fun side to her that you also have as well. Although there's that acknowledgement, and it's like she's coming in. All right, because I want to. She's given me a few little funny things happening here. So she's bringing up relationships around you. So what's funny around the relationships around you at the moment?
They're really bad. They're really bad.
Yeah. But is there? Okay, well, I'll go to what she's showing me. I don't know if there's more than one potential, connections that are around you at the moment, because I feel like the chuckle is that there's a bit of a choice happening around you, and I do feel like she's showing me you do tend to go for the bad, not the bad boys, but like you tend to go for the ones that are a bit unavailable, and there's something around it's time now to step up and go for the ones that are available for you.
Okay. That's not what I thought, but okay.
All right, so it's just that there's something around in that, and I'm just like, she's got a bit of a smile on her face as she's sharing that with me. It's almost like sometimes you sabotage, and you might not do that intentionally, but I feel like if you were to delve a bit deep into things and go, why have I attracted this around me? It's almost like it comes back to, is that all I'm going to get? Or, like settling. I feel like there's some part of you will settle rather than going, you know what, I deserve better than that. I deserve someone who's in this 100%, because it's like you do. It's like she's showing me that.
I think I do that with my children as well. Not just with them.
Yeah. Well, that can be that can be a message, and I'm telling you, that can be for all of us, because setting boundaries and being really firm with what we do accept and don't accept can sometimes be a grey area. So start doing it with the children as well, because I feel like this is time for you to step up, and I feel like your auntie coming through is like the one that would step in for you and go, come on, you've got this. So I feel there's a strength around her, and it's like, you've got this. It's time to make decisions based on you and not focusing on everybody else, because there's changes coming.
Yes, I can feel the change.
Yeah, so it's like,
she's very spiritual.
And what she's showing me is the change is for the better. So it's like, don't worry about it. And I feel like there's some aspect of, she's showing me I'm at a creek somewhere. So I don't know whether this is you're relocating or I've got a creek. She's just showing me there's a water running, but it's like fresh water, not the sea.
Fresh water.
So there's some opportunity there. So I feel with the changes, there will be a relocation. And as much as you might think, oh, that seems a little bit out of the box, it's like I need to just let you know that. So it's like she wants me to tell you that. So I'm not sure where that fits or a timeline on that, but there's something about you near the creek. So, whether that's when you do look at relocating, she's showing me I'm near a creek, so, which is really peaceful. It's like I've got running water. So there's something around that that's really, really peaceful and calming for you. And 2021 will be your year of stepping up, and people will look at you and go, oh, my God, that they haven't seen that part of you yet. And I do feel like that is also in you finally doing what you love to do. So this is about working and finally, finding your way.
My way in life, yes, definitely.
Yeah. Yes. So you are on, like, it's almost like you're showing me you're on the right track. Things are going to be okay, but follow the signs. And it's like she's strongly saying, and, obviously you're saying she's spiritual. She's giving you the signs, and she does acknowledge that you do get them. You might not fully go, oh, yeah, I'm going to be on board with that, but she's definitely giving them to you. So it's like, don't doubt yourself and don't get into your head over it. Like we all do. Because the signs are there. So I do see for you, as far as relationships, all of the ones that are no longer for your highest good are gone, and there will be somebody else that will step in that will be more in alignment with you. And it's like, just trust in that. I feel like you already have had that feeling or that connection, to know that where you have been at's not for you, and there's more out there. So it's like within your heart you know this. So I'm just telling you what she's showing me, but I feel like you've connected with that anyway.
Yes. Yes. Definitely.
Yeah. So trust and please trust your path with that, because you'll be stepping outside the box. You'll be making the changes that that possibly might be a little bit frightening to start with. But, I always say that the other side of stepping out of our comfort zone is often where the gold is, and I see that for you. So, even if it's things that you haven't done before and you feel like there's a bit of a challenge around it, just know that you are guided. And it's like she's showing me she's got your back. She's got the safety net there. You won't need it, but she's telling me, tell her I've got the safety net happening. So, and I do feel like you have, I don't know whether you have beads or she's showing me something you have that's connected to her and possibly something that was hers. I don't feel it's necessarily jewellery, but it's like, I don't know, it's like she's showing me I'm hanging on to beads.
Like it's beads?
Yeah, well, I wanted to say, like beads, what you would wear around your neck, but I didn't necessarily feel like these you would wear around your neck. So, but there's like a few of them. Like sometimes
that
you can get gratitude
sound like
beads.
My aunt. That doesn't sound like my aunt. Sounds like a lady that I used to take care of.
Okay, well, it's like beads, but I still want to. I felt initially like we're aunts. So I still want to honour that being her. Whether somebody else has stepped in, I'm not 100% on that. But the aspect of the beads is almost like connecting with their essence through something of theirs. And I feel like that's the message there. So when you get into that seed of doubt or think that you're going to go backwards, just know that that's not actually the case, and you are well guided. So it's like, a bit of psychometry there. I'm hanging on to things of those with the strength that are guiding me.
Oh, okay.
And you've got this. Yeah, you've got this. So time to say no to all of what doesn't serve you, okay? Strongly, I have to say. Okay. Let them go. You've got
them all go.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, that's what she's laughing. All of them gone. Okay, I must go. New year, new look. Go for it, girl. You've got this. Thank you for listening. Tonia Reeves, Australia's Cowgirl Medium. Woohoo!